This videocast is being prepared for psychology students who have an assignment to find a refereed article that has a method section. Go to the Hudson Valley Community College webpage, www.hvcc.edu. From the top toolbar, select Library. Then select Dwight Marvin Library. From the gray toolbar, select Research Databases and Articles. Under that, select Research Databases A through Z. Since this is a psychology class, scroll down the list of databases until you see Psych Articles and select Psych Articles. From the top toolbar, select Choose Databases. You'll notice that there's a check next to Psych Articles, and below it there's a database called Psychology and Behavioral Sciences Collection. Put a check mark next to that as well. If for your assignment you're also doing a literature review, sometimes it's helpful to select ERIC as well. But for this demonstration, we'll just do Psych Articles and Psychology and Behavioral Sciences and say OK. The next step is to set our parameters. You want to select scholarly peer-reviewed journals. You want to select full text. If your assignment is date-related or there are date constraints, under published dates, you might want to put 2008 to 2014 or 2009 to 2014, depending on what your instructor has recommended that you do. And in the top search box, change Select to Field to TI Title and put in your first words. Supposing my first topic has to do with obsessive-compulsive disorder. I'll keyboard in obsessive, compulsive, the command OR, and the abbreviation OCD. And hit search, and I found over 1,000 articles. Since I want to narrow it a little bit, I'm going to change Select to Field to TI Title, and I'm going to put in Child. And I'm going to use the asterisk, which is a wildcard, so it finds child or childhood or children, and search. I found 101 articles. I'm going to start scrolling down to see if I can find an article that has a method section. On the right-hand side, where the magnifying glass is, I'm going to hover with the mouse, and the abstract will appear. I'm going to scroll through the abstract and see if I can find the word study. If from reading the abstract I think the article is a study, but it doesn't state it, I'll go ahead and click on the PDF file and have the entire article come up. When the article comes up, it'll begin with the same abstract that I just studied, as well as the rest of the article. And what I'll do is I'll just scroll down, and I'm going to look to see if I can find a method section. And there it is, a method section, and it has participants. I know this article will be acceptable to my teacher. Once I know the article will be acceptable, I'm going to go back to the abstract. I'm going to read the abstract more carefully and perhaps read the first couple of pages of the articles. Keep in mind that journal articles that are experiments are written by faculty members that have PhDs, and they're written for people who have PhDs. So be certain that you find an article that will be helpful. When I find the article that I want, I'm going to hang my cursor here till this menu comes up, and I will click on printer if I wanted to print it, or save it to my H drive if I want to save it to the hard drive on my computer. Let's do another quick search. Supposing I'm interested in bipolar disease. I'll put in bipolar. I'll get rid of children this time. I'll do a search on bipolar. I found over 1,000 articles. I'll change selective field to TI title, and I'll put this time treat. I'll use the wildcard so I get treat, treating, treated, treatment, or treatments. I'll do my search. I found 207 articles. I'll hang over the magnifying glass. I'll study the abstracts to see if there's an article that comes up that has the word study in it. If I like the article, I'll click on the PDF file. When the article comes up, there's the abstract again. I'll start scrolling down to look for the word method. I'm not seeing this here. It looks like a really good article, but it doesn't have a method section, so it doesn't fit the bill. So I'll go back. I'll find another article. I'll hang at the magnifying glass. I'm looking for the word study. If I find the article that has the word study, I'll click on the PDF file. The article will come up. I'll scroll down, look for the word method or subjects. And again, it's not coming up, although I have all this data. I'll go back one more time. Hang at the word, at the magnifying glass. Click on the PDF file. Scroll down. I have materials and methods and subjects. This article will work. If your browser doesn't have the printer come up like it does here, make sure that you use an internal print button in order to get the article to print. On the right-hand side, if you click on the gold piece of paper, you'll find your citation in MLA format, and you can copy and paste that into a reference work. If you have any questions about this, be certain to email me at r.matthews@hvcc.edu. Thank you.